I'll take Dubon. I think he picked me.
I'm gonna go the exact same. I think Dubon picked me. He's not a really good evaluator of his own speed, so I think he's probably not a good evaluator of my speed. Maybe he inflated both of us, so I'm gonna be optimistic and think he picked me.
Who would win in a race, Kap or Kai?
Kap got the rundown, so I'll give it to Kap. He has some swag on that run, though. I'll give him that. I was telling Dustin today, too, that if I hit a home run, I'm going to run the bases like Kap. So.
Okay. Dick is like a contrarian. So, again, I'm going to be optimistic. I got to be 50-50 here. It's a 50-50 shot, so I'm going to say Dick picked me.
I'd probably pick the same. Give me 1 sec. I need to consult the stars. Oh, we don't have stars. Okay. Yeah, I'll say he picked Kai. I really like Kai's reasoning on the contrarian.
Who would win in a race between Kap and Kai?
You would think Kap, but I think Kai might have that sneaky little guy speed. He covers a little more ground than you think, and he's just quick, just faster feet.
Wow.
I'm actually very curious as to how that went down, and I'm looking forward to the raw footage, not your edited version. Who are the other contestants? Flo took. Now I had my gut, and then I started analyzing the order in which you're asking the questions. I'd say Flores took me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Flo took Kap as well. I'm not sure, that's just my initial instinct. There's no science to that guess.
I have a reason.
Flo is a wild card for me. What's Kap's reason?
I think he's smart.
Si se ponen a correr Kap y Kai, ¿quién ganaría?
Yo creo que Gabe gana, sí. Kapler.
Wow, okay. Flores has early work tomorrow at 8, so I'm gonna remember that. Craw is the salty vet, so I think he chose the salty vet. He picked Kap.
This is a tricky one. This is a really tricky one because I don't fully trust Kai, and Kai was talking to Craw a lot today. So I'll say me.
Who would win in a race between Kap or Kai?
I think Kap, probably. I hope Kai hears that too. Kai just poked his head out over there, and I guess somehow he already heard.
I'm gonna have to pick myself no matter what here, just out of pride pretty soon.
He picked Kai. I just have a sense that Moranta is like fast, explosive, smaller dude. Just a sense, gut.
I'm hopeful Moranta is doing some like old school scouting like Kap said and sees like a little dude, so expects me to run. So.
Si el bench coach Kai Correa y el manager se ponen a correr, ¿quién gana?
Bueno, ahí hay problemas. Pero yo creo que Correa por chiquito le ganaría. Por el tamaño que tiene.
So I covered the spread at least. I've had a good day at this point.
I just love how well we know our players.
My desire to be correct is stronger than my desire to be faster than Kap. So I'm gonna choose Yaz, picking the skipper.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just going Vandy stuff here. It's like probably pretty calculated, analytical, studied, and most importantly, accurate.
And he was at Old Timers Day probably at Fenway Park, watching Kap run around. He's got that memory ingrained in his brain.
I don't know. Like, he's been around stars, right? I mean, it's nothing's gonna faze him. So growing up at like Fenway, Vandy, homers in the big leagues, like he's got it all. So he's done his homework. He knows the math.
Who would win in a race between Kap or Kai?
Kap. He's got a stride advantage. It's a little bit longer.
I'm disappointed in how people are underappreciating Division III stolen bases, but we'll go with it.